morning everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Ignore me just being fresh faced, but I'm having a day full of painting today, so I really didn't want to put any makeup on or anything. It's currently Saturday for me at the moment, and yeah, I'm basically going to have a probably another full weekend of painting. I know that quite a few of my videos have been me painting things. Obviously I've done the stairs, I've done the banister, I've started painting the hallway, and I am going to be painting the kitchen today. So I don't want to bore you too much with just time lapses of me painting, but I think you will be interested in the kitchen because it'll be a big transformation, I hope. I'm hoping it's gonna obviously go well. I've started wiping down the cupboards over there with sugar soap, but obviously it is like a high gloss kitchen, which I've never painted anything glossy before. The paint that I've got is a French chic paint, and it's like a trim paint, so it is for I think it's just sort of for like wood, metal, any like interior sort of finishes. I think it's supposed to just go on anything, so I'm hoping for the best. I did do a little tester and like on the inside of the cupboard, and I sanded a little bit and did a tester on the sanded area and then a tester on the non-sanded area. And to be honest, they both went on quite similar. My concern if I do sand it is that you can see all of the scratches, obviously because it's glossy. As soon as you sand over it, you can just see all of like the little scratches. So I think what I'm going to probably do is try painting it unsanded first, and if it's not really going on very well, then I'll have to go around and sand all of the kitchen. But I sort of don't want to sand it all and then paint it and it just looks scratched and be able to see all of the scratches. So I think that's the safest way for me to do it. So yeah, I've started wiping down the cupboards over there. I need to do like this section here, and I've also filled in some of the holes because I have got some new handles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these handles on the 3 drawers underneath me here. So I've just taken the handles off. These were the original handles, and these are going to replace them. So these were literally off Amazon, and I think they were about, maybe it's about £3 each. So I did only get 3 of them because obviously I want to keep this like kitchen renovation as cheap as possible, because this is not our permanent kitchen. I'm hoping to obviously have this out as soon as possible, but it's definitely not going to be this year. So that's sort of why I wanted to just do a little bit of an upcycle on it, but obviously keep the cost as low as possible. So I just went for 3 of these, and then I have got somewhere. So then I already had these knobs, you can't really see them very well, off Amazon again, but you literally get a pack of about 12 I think for £8 or something. So there, that's the pack that I got. So you get loads of them. So I was originally going to get handles for the fridge, the freezer, and then this tall cupboard here. But what I've decided to do is just take the original handles off. I've filled a hole here, and then I'm just going to keep this hole and just put a knob there and there. And that's like the cheapest option. Otherwise I obviously would have had to have bought another 4 handles, and it was just getting, obviously not expensive, but for the amount I want to spend, it just wasn't worth it when I've got these knobs. So yeah, that is my plan. I just need to, I'm not going to put these ones on yet because obviously I'm going to paint it, so I need to take all of the other knobs off. I've done the same with these cupboards here. So these originally had long handles on all like 3 of these sections, and I've taken all of them off, filled loads of holes. You can't even really see there. So I've filled all of these holes on this cupboard and just put one knob just to open the cupboard doors. I'll quickly show you the paint that I've got as well before I start So this is the paint that I've got. It's like, well, it's actually literally exactly the same colour as my nails. So it's called Olivia and it's the French Chic trim paint. So this one is a 500ml tub and I think this was, I want to say this was about £14. I don't know how far this is going to get me, but I didn't really want to order two until I knew how much I needed. Obviously I'm just going to have to see how I go with this, and if I use it all I'm just going to have to stop and order some more. Obviously I'm not going to do the insides of the cupboards, I'm literally just going to do the bits that you see. So yeah, that is the colour that it's going to be. I think I might take all of the handles off because I've just put some filler in some of the holes, so I want to give that time to dry. So I think I'll unscrew all of the knobs off, and then I need to scrub this section of kitchen down with sugar soap, and then yeah, I literally think I'm just going to start painting and see how it goes. Done all of this side with mainly the roller. I use the paintbrush on the outsides, but it might need another coat. I think I'm gonna have to do 2 coats definitely on this side. But yeah, it's looking good so far. What do you think?
Yeah.
Looks nice.
You gonna do another coat on it?
I think I'm gonna have to, just because it's like where the roller's gone on it, you can just see there, like it's a little bit sort of speckledy. So I'll wait for it to dry, see what it dries like, but then I think I'm gonna have to do another coat probably everywhere, which probably means I'm gonna need another tin of paint because I've already used quite a bit and I've only done that one bit. Well, not first coat, 2 coats has been done on this section here, but that's pretty much, I've pretty much used the full tin, so I'm definitely going to have to order another 500ml tin because I haven't even started doing this section yet. But yeah, I did have to do 2 coats, so I've done 2 coats everywhere apart from inside here. I've just done the first coat in there, so I need to do a second coat just inside there, and then I'll probably leave this bit until I've got the other tin, because I don't want to like just do one random little bit with what's left and not be able to finish it. So yeah, I think for now I'll just do this section and then we'll do this one when the other tin of paint arrives. So I was just going to do this video, sorry that you can't see me at all, I was just going to do this video as like a kitchen transformation, but because I've done this, like this section of the kitchen, but I can't start on this section until I've ordered the paint, I think I'm gonna start painting the hallway because I've still got quite a bit of painting that I want to do. Well, I need to paint the walls and the ceiling in like the actual hallway downstairs, and then obviously once I've done the coats of white I need to do the actual colour on like the hallway, stairs and landing. So I think I'll just do this video as like a general vlog. Louis clearing this room in here still, which he's been doing for the past 3 weeks. But it is looking clearer. What else do you need to do?
Of all the stuff that I've stored away out.
So really, like, once all of these bits have been moved, this just needs like a proper tidy, well, like clean sort of hoover and stuff in here. That's all of the plywood for, is it?
The floor.
For all of in here? All of this and in here? Yeah.
I think so. Or like most of it.
So once this is clear, obviously then we can lay the plywood, lay the underlay, then lay the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The radiator, I'll cut the pipes out of there.
Yeah, this radiator over here needs to go. I think the plumber couldn't get to the radiator before because this room was so full, so that's like completely dead. We've got a new one here, but that one just needs like taking out. And yeah, then you can start laying the floor. I'm going to paint these walls now, and then hopefully all of the painting will be done by the time we start laying the floor. We might have to move this shoe thing unless I just paint around it. But yeah, I'm going to move all of the stuff from the hallway and start painting these walls and the pink ceiling. Escalated.
I need the pipes out.
Radiator's gone. And pipes go up there. Oh. Where did they go to though? Jesus.
I need to see where these all went. All this everything needs to go.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Hey, I wouldn't know where that went. There's a pipe going in there. Obviously I can't see that from in there, so just go join up on this, because I'm going to start thinking away and there's just going to be pipes everywhere in here. So you get all the pipes out with the pipe first. No teeth look white. Show them your glasses.
No.
Huh?
No.
Show them your dusty glasses.
No, they're not dusty, they're painted. So you're doing the fireplace before the floor?
I don't know. It's doing...
Is he just making more mess?
Oh yeah, I may as well make the mess now.
I've painted all of the hallway. I need to do another coat on the ceiling, which I might do now, and then that's all of the white done. Actually, Louis, we need to move this shoe cabinet thing so I can paint behind it. That's all of the hallway done. 2 coats on the ceiling, so that's all done. 1 coat on the walls. All downstairs, up the stairs, and upstairs is already done. So now I literally just need to do a coat of the actual colour on all of the walls and it'll be done. But yeah, just in time. It's just about to get dark. Louis is sweeping up. He's moved the hearth here, which is very, very heavy. We might keep, it's probably a big slab of like marble, isn't it?
Seems quite like...
We might keep that just in case. I don't want to get rid of it yet. But this is how the fire's looking. So have you got all of the pipes out?
No.
Oh.
Cut them. No,
It needs a pipe cutter thing. But yeah, productive. Good morning everyone. It's now the next day, so it's Sunday morning, and today is probably just going to be another full day of painting, to be honest. I'm planning on painting the landing upstairs, like obviously the wall down the stairs and the hallway. So I'm hoping to just be able to do one like sort of thick coat if I can. But yeah, that is my plan today. I'm going to get started in a minute just so that I can hopefully start and finish it all like in good time. I think it's about 10 o'clock, so yeah, if I start as soon as possible, finish as soon as possible, and then that is the hallway like done. Obviously we still need to lay the floor, which is like the biggest thing that'll make probably the most difference, but we moved the our little like shoe storage cabinet thing yesterday so that I could paint behind it. So obviously I'd rather get all of the walls painted and then we can put our shoe storage back in its place, because what I've realised like doing the whole renovation, it's obviously not very nice to just have everything upside down, like especially when we're just at work all week. So during the week life just sort of slows down and goes back to like going to work, getting home, walking the dog, doing the tea, having a shower, like going to bed. That's pretty much our daily routine, and it's just really annoying when things are like all over the place or not where they're supposed to be or whatever. So yeah, ideally I want to get the walls painted, get the shoe storage back in place, and then just sort of continue as normal during the week. And then depending on when the paint arrives for the kitchen, so I ordered another 500ml tin of paint from Frenchic last night. I'll have a look actually. I think that's sort of like 5 to 7 working days or whatever for shipping. So hopefully that might come during the week, and then I can tackle the other section of the kitchen next weekend. So I know I showed you this yesterday, but this is how the like landing, hallway, stair area is currently looking. So it's very, very white at the moment. And this is why I wanted to get a colour for these walls, just because I didn't want it to all just be really, really white, which it definitely is at the moment, but obviously it's looking so much better already. So all of the ceilings are done, so it's just these walls. So there's only really this section of wall, obviously this big wall that goes right down, that's like the biggest area, but then upstairs there's really only this wall here, and then just little bits around here, because as you can see all of these door frames just sort of like blend into each other, and then a tiny bit above there, but there's really not much wall upstairs. So then yeah, this is the main wall that I'll do, and then downstairs we've just got pretty much this wall here, and then we can put our shoe storage back here, clean up this floor, because this obviously does get very muddy just from us coming in with the dog and stuff. So when the actual flooring is laid, we'll probably get, I don't know, maybe it's a bigger mat if we can. Eventually, once we move this door forward, because we are planning on extending this hallway a little bit, and we will probably get a proper mat like fitted. We had one in our old house and it was just perfect, so we probably will do that in the future. But yeah, for now obviously this is what we're working with, so I'll probably clean up all of this floor tomorrow and just get the hallway back to normal. I would really like a radiator cover for here. We did have one again in our old house and we did bring it here, but it got quite damaged in the move. They were just from eBay, I want to say, and I think the big one is around about £70, so it's not that cheap, but obviously it's just quite sort of cheap MDF that's used, so they were quite flimsy anyways. So yeah, that one got a little bit destroyed in the move, so we got rid of that. So I have just been looking on Facebook Marketplace, because obviously if I can get a second-hand one, that's what I will do. I've probably mentioned 100 times, but I feel like I just want to make everyone aware that this isn't our sort of permanent hallway decoration, I suppose. We will be getting all of these walls plastered, all of the ceilings plastered. Obviously there's holes everywhere and stuff, but that just won't happen for quite a while. We might even wait until we move this door forwards, and then obviously we can just plaster all of it, because I don't know whether you can see a little bit out there. That is where it's sort of recessed, where the front door is, so we're going to move that. I think it's about 60 centimetres forward, but then obviously we're going to have to like plaster over that like brick that's currently outside but will eventually be inside the house. So yeah, we will plaster all of this eventually when we properly come to like do the hallway permanently. I basically want it all paneling, so the hallway will be a massive job anyways, because obviously paneling is quite expensive, but we will permanently have a radiator cover here, because I just think they're nice in the hallway. Obviously it does the job of covering the radiator, but it's also a nice like little shelf to just put some flowers or candles or whatever. So if I do buy a radiator cover now, it will definitely last us like long term. We'll use it even once the hallway is like properly done. But yeah, this is just how it's looking. To be honest, the ceiling looks a little bit patchy up there, but I really can't be bothered to do any more coats. I did do 2 coats of white on this ceiling, but I think that'll probably do. I'm obviously not too bothered about like, I don't know, the actual quality of like the paint and stuff. Obviously the idea is that I'm just doing a quick sort of cheap and easy little renovation of the hallway, just so that when you walk in it looks a little bit more homely. And it's surprising how much of a difference paint makes, because it definitely feels a lot better even just with the white on the walls. So yeah, I'm not too precious about like everything being perfect, because at the end of the day it's all getting plastered over at some point in the future. But I'm happy with how it's coming along so far. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get started painting now, because I am getting to that point where I could put it off because I really can't be bothered to do more painting, but we're on like the final stretch now. I can see the end. I'll be finished today and then that is the hallway done. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. it's about 5 hours later and I'm finally finished. I'm actually surprised at how good the walls look, considering they look so bad before, and obviously they haven't been plastered or anything. There was wallpaper on the walls previously, so we scraped all of that off. Sorry, my battery went dead. So I'll show you what it's looking like. It's quite dark upstairs actually. I don't know whether that's just because it's a little bit dark outside. But yeah, I'll show you how it's looking. So this is obviously upstairs. I don't know how well you're really gonna be able to see it. I'll put the lights on as well and see what it looks like with the light on up here. I don't know whether that'll make it look worse. Obviously there isn't really that much wall upstairs. Oh, Nelson's snoozing at the bottom of the stairs. But yeah, obviously you can see this wall here. It's still a little bit patchy because it's drying, but excuse the creaky stairs. This is a nice representation of the colour. If I sort of show you against the white radiator, it's just a really nice sort of quite a dark neutral brownie. It's very creamy. It's a really, really nice colour. But yeah, this is how downstairs is looking. You can see all of the patches there, but it is still dry and I've only just finished it. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with our little hallway transformation. Nelson is clearly exhausted by it. But yeah, I think it just looks so much better with like the white stairs, the white banister against a nice colour on the walls. We've got lots of like wall art and mirrors and things that we brought from our old house that we've never put up in this house. So we'll be able to actually like decorate some of the rooms a little bit more now. We've got quite a big mirror that I'm planning on putting there, which will cover some of these like holes anyways. Yeah, I'm glad that it's done and that I just powered through and got it done today. So I've got, really, I think I've only got this side of the kitchen to paint, and then I think I'm done for now with like the painting that I've wanted to get done. Obviously, I've actually only used 2.5 litres of paint to do all of that hallway, and we actually bought 2.5 litres, so I've got another 2 of them left. So I might possibly do the back bedroom where we've just put the wardrobes. Obviously that will mean me moving all of the wardrobes and stuff, but yeah, that's not top of my list. I think I definitely need a good few weeks respite from painting, but I'm very, very happy with how it's looking and I'm just glad that it's done. So yeah, I'm gonna have a clean up in the kitchen because the kitchen is just looking like an actual bomb's gone off in here. I've got all the stuff out from me making my dinner. Some of this is the painting stuff. I've got paint there, just bits all over. This side over here is obviously finished, but Louis needs to attach this door back onto like the fridge door and the freezer, because that's like integrated fridge freezer. And yeah, just give everywhere a little bit of a clean up. We can then move our shoe storage back where it's supposed to be. So we've just got that in here for now. Louis been continuing getting all of the like copper pipes out, so I don't know whether he's got them all out, but these ones down the side have gone, so I'm guessing that's all of it there, all over the room. But yeah, we've had a productive weekend. But yeah, I probably won't finish this vlog here because I don't know how long it's gonna be. I was just gonna do it originally as like the kitchen transformation video, but obviously it's difficult when you're painting. Even though it takes me like 5 hours, you might only see like a couple of minutes of it. so it's difficult to fit everything into like one video. Plus obviously because I haven't been able to finish off the kitchen, I might as well just do this as a bit of a general vlog, and then I'll either continue this video on when the paint comes, or I'll start a new video and show you like the rest of the kitchen in a brand new video. But yeah, I'm gonna give everywhere a nice clean and tidy and get ready for a new week ahead.